Initially, it was a group of about 40, 45 or so mugs who, just like myself, had volunteered or were chosen to head down to the waterfront and see what we could do. And for the first few practices, it was interesting because it was 4 boats at the time. And then eventually we narrowed it down to the 2, and that's when the team really gained some traction. We could figure out what we were capable of.
There was definitely a lot of things we still needed to work on, but I thought we were doing a lot better than when we started, but I had no idea how we were going to match up against the other teams.
We ran the training over a period of 3 or 4 weeks. As soon as the mugs were in session and we could get them into the boats, we started training right up until the day before race day, the day before we left to travel for the race. So when we finally got there and on the morning of the race to do some practice and get a chance to see the course and the boats, there were other boats in the water and they were struggling a little bit. So we were able to get a little peek at the competition, and boy, their confidence, we could see it on their faces on our boat crews that they were excited. They knew they had a real chance at this thing.
There's 10 heats that go on for the actual Monomoy head-to-head races against each school in a round-robin type format. So we had 4 races on that particular day. We won the first 3, and then we ended up racing against SUNY Maritime in the finals, and we beat them.
And when we came back, probably 6 or 8 boat lengths between us and SUNY Maritime. We were all jumping and flailing, our hands in the air and just shouting, and we were so excited. And at that moment, we really felt like a team, like we had accomplished something together. And that teamwork was just something that really stuck inside of me. It made me feel proud. We built something together from scratch, and we ended up taking home something that bigger than us, you know?
Maybe the biggest thing that's the lasting impact is going to be they had a chance to succeed early. They were given an opportunity, they seized it, they were successful, and that builds confidence that we can build on in their 4 years here so that they continue to make the programs that they're involved in better, and when they graduate, they'll leave the academy better than they found it.